Did they give us more of the same of the first one? Or is there something a little different with the new DCU, with James Gunn's new DCU in the pipeline where we just had Superman? Let's talk about it. In season 2, Peacemaker discovers an alternate world where life is everything he wishes it could be. But this discovery also forces him to face his traumatic past and take the future into his own hands. What I loved about the first one is how it embraced what it was. This crazy, talented dude in the body of John Cena, eagerly and just off the walls commentary on reflecting on what happening in life, as well as the off the walls commentary of what comic book can actually be, and then actually have an interesting story in amongst characters that are larger than life. And of course, if you don't like James Gunn's style of comedic timing, very dry, and then get the emotional bits that is very part and parcel with a Marvel sort of movie where you have an emotional bit and then you'll have a bit of a gag, a bit of a funny thing to lighten it, to bring levity. If you don't like that, that's kind of what you got. But because it's much more adult, it's more akin to something like The Boys. And I think people really embrace season one because it was fresh, it was something new. James Gunn takes these IPs that not a lot of people know about, like Guardians of the Galaxy or Suicide Squad, all of those kind of characters that have been done or are in the background. And so that's what we got with season one, where we had this unique, interesting character, team building of broken people, and they basically save the world in a roundabout way. And because we're coming off the back of consequences in season two, it's very interesting to see where our characters are now. So all of that, is a prerequisite to what it is actually going on here in season two. And I have to say, it's still very good, but this, at least in the first 5 episodes, it's a downer, not because it isn't good, but because of where our characters are. They all kind of are reflecting of expectations in their life of what they've done and accomplished in season one and previously in their lives of what has happened. They're all dealing with the burdens of fighting or dealing with loss and seeing where those characters are now with their expectations. Every episode deals with a bit of Peacemaker or a bit of the rest of the teammates and showcasing what's going on in their lives, and it's not as good as they want it to be. So when Peacemaker has this alternate reality go, hey, look, the grass is greener on the other side, he like it says in the synopsis, has to deal with things that perhaps he hasn't been facing.